I'm Sharon Gless, from the cast of the Showtime original series, Queer as Folk. It's been more than 2 decades since the first known case of HIV/AIDS. Last year alone, more than 5 million people were infected worldwide. And by 2010, it is estimated another 45 million will get this disease if nothing changes. While there's not yet a cure for AIDS, HIV is preventable. Early testing and treatment can save lives. We can stop the spread of HIV and AIDS. For more information about what you can do, log on to knowhivaids.org or call 1-866-344-KNOW.
It's a people, it's a community, it's a life, it's a heart, it's a spirit.
Ask me a question. The heck would you want a picture of a tattoo of $1,000 on your penis for?
What makes this book so relevant, even though it was written over 100 years ago, is that it's about terrorism.
The work, sex, cars, bars, broads.
And with children, it's building on what they have. They have great imagination.
Dementia is not a diagnosis. It's a set of symptoms.
And he kept explaining to me that I wasn't gay. You cannot be gay. You just cannot.
The main thing is to be open and honest and be, true to yourself.
Hello, my name is Jon Griffith. You are watching Talking About. We are live tonight on June 10th, 2004. And we are discussing what I've called a new you. My guests are going to reintroduce themselves for you, and we're going to have a little demonstration as well.
Josephine Sherman.
And Larry Costa.
And, well, I'm just going to hand this segment over to you. Exactly what are you going to be?
Great. Well, first I'd like to introduce our lovely model, Anna. And Anna is going to receive a facial. This is the same facial that's featured in my book, Massage Minds and Body. That can also be purchased at my spa, The Parlor Spa, in Chelsea. Basically, when doing a facial for yourself at home, it's really a lot of fun, and it's very simple to do. People don't realize that, yes, it's really good and great and relaxing to have a facial done in a spa professionally, and in the meantime, between visits, you can do your own facials at home. They won't be as deep cleansing,
okay,
but all you need to do is to begin cleaning your face. That's it. And to clean your face, you need a clean palette. So always remove your makeup. They sell makeup removers, but soap and water works just fine for that.
Would that be, in fact, more recommended?
Yeah, I suggest just leave it on and wash your face. And it comes off. It's not ink. It's just makeup. It's going to come off. Nothing's going to stop it from coming off. After you have a moistened face, you would want to start your cleansing. The cleansers that I make are highly concentrated, and they go a long way. A bottle this size, just for everybody's record, should last the user at least a year. Okay? That's with any facial product.
Okay.
Any facial product. We're taught through commercials that you should waste. How many times, gentlemen, have we seen shaving commercials and the face and the foam is filled up in your hand? Have you ever used that much? It all goes in the sink, right?
Right.
We're taught to waste, and we don't need to.
Well, that's commercialism, and that's just the corporations trying to sell you a little bit more.
Yeah, you need to buy more product. But you just have to be conservative with what you use. That's it. To be cleansing, you really need to use an upward stroke. And you can do this at home. Just upward, upward, upward. And just cleanse everywhere. How many times do we shampoo our hair? How many times do they recommend? Once or twice? Repeat. Wash and repeat.
Okay.
Per washing.
Right.
Wash and repeat. So basically, that's the same principle that applies to your skin. The first cleansing will actually remove oils and loose particles. The other one, the recurring wash, will take off any blackheads, pimples, blemishes, things of that nature.
Okay.
You don't need a cleanser that foams. It doesn't need to be a bar of soap. It doesn't need to be ivory. Ivory is more damaging, I think, to the skin than a nice milky cleanser, which feels good and leaves your skin silky feeling rather than just dry and bare.
Okay, is that due to certain products that are in the chemical makeup of the soap?
Basically, it's more of a detergent, I understand.
Okay.
And there is a difference between a detergent and a cleanser. So this was our first cleansing, and then you would use the exact same principles for the second washing, but we'll pretend we did that.
I have a question. You say you always stroke up.
Yeah.
Now, why is that?
You stroke up because your pores are facing down. So when you're stroking up, it's stretching them open, opening the pores, allowing stuff to come out.
Okay.
If you're going down, you are not pushing the stuff out. You're just closing the pore. This is a scrub made out of powdered walnut shell, which is very, very relaxing. It has a natural scent, and you would use the same strokes upward.
I just want to remind our viewers that we are live, taking your calls at 718-460-9802. Okay.
A scrub, if you have a good scrub, it will actually sand, it's like sandpaper. It will actually sand everything down, make it a very smooth face and palette for you.
Now, I notice you're not using force. When you put on the scrub, do you put any pressure at all or just lightly?
Just slightly pressured, just hardly anything really. The product itself is doing all the work for you. You don't need to be pressing and pulling and
could that, I mean, if you do use too much pressure, could that be more damaging than...
It could tear the skin. If you have a bad scrub, if you have something from a store that's a generic type of scrub, it's not going to have quality beads in there or shell for the exfoliation. So it could just tear the skin and you will peel later on. It's not a good thing. Not a good thing. Also, people notice that with a good scrub, lines will disappear. Fine lines, even deeper wrinkles in the forehead sometimes appear less. That's because you've cleaned it out. When you're using just a soap or a cleanser, it doesn't pull stuff out of the skin, out of these crevices. Keeps it all in there.
Okay.
When you're scrubbing, it's scrubbing it out. Scrubbing, it's the second phase of cleansing, and you really need to do it. People often don't exfoliate. Do you exfoliate?
Yes, I do.
Ah, see? That's good.
But I know you.
That's right. And I still owe you a facial.
Okay, here's a question for maybe people don't think of. How often should you use the scrub?
That depends on what type of scrub it is. If it's a cleansing scrub, you would want to use it every day. Otherwise, you could just do it maybe 2 or 3 times a week. You do want to cleanse every day.
Right.
And you do want to put on a mask once in a while. You don't need a mask as often as you would think. Every few months is okay. And that mask should last you for several years. And you should have a nice product that has a long shelf life. I'm a firm believer in products that contain a lot of chemicals. Chemicals are very good. You don't need all natural. You don't need all botanical. First of all, they go bad.
Yes.
And second of all, chemicals work. That's why they were made.
Okay, and we do have a caller. Feel free to speak up whenever you're ready. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Did you have a question?
Yes, like how my pores is open up. I would like, what should I do? For my pores are very open up.
Do you mean very visible?
Tighten.
Oh, you want something to tighten your pores?
Yes.
Yeah, that's when you would use a toner. The recipe that I was talking about earlier, the facial toners and tonics, this is what closes the pore.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to get one of those or make one yourself. Do you know how to make one?
No.
All right, so get my book, It has a nice recipe in there.
You can give us a little. You can give us. You can throw us a bone. She made the effort of calling in.
Pardon me?
You can take distilled water.
It's soap water.
Distilled water, you know, from the gallon jug.
Uh-huh.
And in like a half a gallon, you would put 3 tablespoons of witch hazel. And with the witch hazel, use any type of essential oil that you would want as a fragrance. And that fragrance will stay with you all day. It's going to close your pores. It's the witch hazel that actually does it, but it needs to be diluted.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you going to do it?
Do you have any other questions?
No.
I want to thank you for calling today.
Thank you. I hope she does it.
Yeah, well, can only make her happier.
Yeah.
If she's not happy with what she's got now, you've given her the tools to take action and do a little something.
And then maybe when she realizes that that works, she'll be open to start using other things.
Okay, and the next step?
Next step is taking off a scrub, which is a lot easier if you're in a shower or a sink.
Yeah. It's a studio.
Exactly. Then you would...
It would make for a more interesting show, too.
Yes, right. And they would certainly be talking about it.
Oh, yes. If you think Janet Jackson caused trouble.
Right. Your facial tonic. Okay. Normally, you would put it on a cotton ball or a sponge and apply this to your face. Yes? Women do that? Okay. Don't do it anymore.
Okay.
You're wasting it. You are filling up a sponge with very important stuff and then throwing it out when you're done. Okay? Use your fingers. Pat and apply. That's all. Okay?
See, we've listened to the commercials.
I got an email recently about this very product. She loves it. She told me that her friends have been complimenting her on how her skin has been glowing. And that's because of a very simple recipe. Isn't that easy? Isn't that nice? It's nice to hear things good about yourself from other people.
And speaking of other people and good things, we have Frances on the phone. Frances, feel free to jump in to the conversation whenever you're ready.
Hi, I'm sorry. My dog barked and I had to walk out of the house. So when the woman who called concerning the large pores, you gave a recipe for it, and I didn't hear it. I'm so sorry. Would you be able to repeat that real quick?
Yeah, that's fine. Distilled water, like a half gallon, a few tablespoons of...
Distilled water.
Distilled water. You know, the one you put in the iron.
Yep.
Yeah. Not spring water, not tap water. They have stuff in there. Distilled. Put in a few teaspoons of witch hazel.
Right.
Now, they also have witch hazel that has menthol in it. Do not get that one.
Okay.
The green one. Get the clear one that looks like water. And then put in any amount, any scent that you like of essential oil. Not a fragrance oil, essential oil. Very important.
Okay, what's the difference?
The difference is a fragrance oil is a fragrance, and it does nothing except smell good. Okay? Essential oils will actually add a little sheen and luster and rosiness to your cheeks, and
And these essential
wonderful.
oils, like, you know, where are they accessible?
Where are they accessible?
Where could you get essential?
You could get essential oils basically anywhere.
Yeah.
I sell them at my shop. You could get them in any health food store.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay,
You're
thank
welcome.
you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Enjoying the show. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
See? Pores.
Yeah, it's a major concern.
That's such a small thing, and it's a big problem.
It's a major problem. Don't laugh. You're laughing. But for women, it is a problem.
It's awful.
That's right.
Yeah. And we do have Maddie on the phone. Maddie, whenever you're ready, just say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
This is Savvy. I have very oily skin, especially on my face. Can you please tell me what I can use for that?
First of all, I want to ask you, do you use moisturizer?
Yes, I do.
Your moisturizer has oil in it, yes?
Oil of Olay.
Oil of Olay.
Yeah.
So you have oily skin to begin with, and you're putting on more oil. That doesn't work. You need something to dry the oil. You must find a moisturizer that contains no oil.
No oil.
No oil, such as this one. This is called the 3-layer moisturizer with no oil. You can feel the texture is light. You can see that it doesn't shine like the Olay that you use. It's not good. You need something that's more of an aloe vera-based moisturizer with chemical in it rather than something that's based out of oil.
Okay.
Okay? Once you start changing your moisturizer, you will notice a huge difference.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for calling.
Bye-bye.
And you had mentioned aloe. When and how should people use straight aloe?
You can use that for anything. It's highly curative.
Yeah.
It's great for
wonderful
cuts
for burns.
and burns. It's great for everything. So if you had some growing in your kitchen and you had a cut or sunburn or breakouts, it's great. Just break open the leaf and put it on. It's fine.
Okay. And we do have Aisha on the phone. Aisha?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, welcome.
I have two questions really quickly. The first thing is the stuff that you said that adds glow to the face that you had previously put on her face. What is it called?
The tonic?
Okay.
Toner?
Essential
Essential
Oh, the essential oils.
Okay.
Yeah, they're essential oils. They usually come in small bottles, and they're usually about $12 or $13
No, less. You can get
or
them for
less. It all depends on what grade of essential oil as well. You can buy some oils that are exotic and pay thousands of dollars.
Okay, and like, what is the best time to put them on? Like at night or during the
You would
daytime?
use that in your cleansing routine, because you mix a few drops of that with the distilled water and witch hazel mixture. You don't put it on straight. Okay. You make the mixture, you put it in. You would apply that before you put on moisturizer. Do you use moisturizer?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, that's good. But you don't use toner?
No.
No. Why not?
I don't know.
Didn't anybody ever tell you?
Yeah, but there's so many things out there, but I don't know if it's good for your skin or not, you know.
Yeah. What type of skin do you have?
That was my next question. My skin is very, very dry, especially on my forehead and my chin. So I was also going to ask you something about that, which I use.
Well,
use
you're
a lot of
probably
different
oily.
moisturizers, but they don't help.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I use a lot of different moisturizers, but they don't help.
They're not helping because if you're dry on the forehead and chin, I can bet that you're oily through the nose.
Yeah,
Yes.
especially
Okay.
my nose.
You have something that's called combination skin.
Right.
What you need to do is to normalize your skin before you will start seeing results. And the way you do that is with very basic products. Do not buy everything that the person tells you to buy. Don't get it.
So what should I use?
Get yourself a very inexpensive moisturizer. Inexpensive one. Okay? For now. And use the toner. When you start using the toner, you're going to notice a change in your skin.
Okay.
Stick with it, because that's normalizing your skin.
Okay.
Okay? You're tricking the skin.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you so much. Thanks
You're
a lot.
welcome.
Hey, thank you for calling. Is that combination skin?
It's very common because
I remember the old commercials. Combination skin.
Yes.
Yeah. Basically, everyone has combination skin because they're not using the right products.
Okay.
They're putting oily products on. They're putting drying products on. Your skin is like, it doesn't know what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and we do have Miha online. Miha?
Yeah, hi. I have one quick question. I have like under eye circle, like dark circle, and like wrinkles around my eyes. So what should I do?
How old are you?
28.
You're too young for that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Is it hereditary? Is your mom like that?
No.
No. Okay, so this is something just for you. You need two things. You need an eye cream, and you need a vanishing cream. Vanishing creams really do work nowadays. Years ago, they used to have products called vanishing creams, and it did nothing. But today, they do. They have different acids in there. Some of them have mixtures of many different acids that actually bleach the skin.
Okay.
So the dark circles will go away, and your wrinkles will go away because you'll start to moisturize. Do not use facial moisturizer under the eyes. It's not meant for that type of
What
skin.
vanishing cream? Like, you have any like nice company, you know, or you could recommend? Or if I go in any Walgreens or anything, I'll find it.
Yeah, well, I make skincare. You should call my spa.
Give the number.
212-675-1257.
And the number once more slowly.
212
Okay.
675 1257.
1257. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
She was sweet, huh?
Well, there are a lot of women who have the under eye problem, including yours truly, and it's not always hereditary.
That's true. And, well, if it's hereditary, it's harder to get rid of.
That's right.
That's the only point.
That's right.
But also, men get it.
Yes.
I have it sometimes. Do I have it right now?
Not that I can tell.
No, you're radiant.
Okay, and we do have Joe on the line. Joe, feel free to join in whenever you're ready. And Joe is gone.
Or not.
Where'd you go, Joe?
Joe chickened out.
That's a shame. But men do use skincare.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
They should if they don't.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to be old, ugly, and wrinkled? Not me.
The cameraman just raised his hand. He said, I do. Okay, and we're going to have another caller joining us momentarily. Bryce is on the line. Bryce, whenever you're ready, feel free to say hello.
Hi. I was wondering, did you see the Lakers game last night?
No, I didn't, and you're a little bit off topic tonight, and I want to thank you for calling, and see you next time. Okay. School's out.
Who's the Lakers?
It's sports.
And do they use skincare products?
They should. Don't laugh.
They should endorse it.
Actually, the jockeys use skincare because their skins get exposed all the time.
That's right.
Okay, and we have Mike on the line now. Mike, feel free to join in whenever you're ready.
Yes, watching your show. I like the show.
Thank you. Do you have a question?
Okay, I'm an adult and I still got pimples. I don't know what kind of skin I got. I tried everything.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing works.
Are they always present, or do they come out at certain times of the year?
Well, it seems like they're always present.
Okay. Is it mostly in the beard area, or is it everywhere?
It's everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay. You need to clean out your pores.
Yeah.
If you look closely in the mirror, do you physically see that the pores on your nose and in those areas are actually blocked? Do you have blackheads?
No, I don't have blackheads.
You don't have blackheads. You have eruptions, pus coming out.
No.
No. So what is a pimple to you?
A pimple is like red spots with a little swelling.
Okay. That's cystic. That's something that's coming from within the body. What I would recommend is a good internal cleansing. Drink a lot of water, like gallons for several days. You will notice a huge improvement immediately. Yeah. You really should start learning how to take care of your skin and cleanse your skin every day, twice a day, morning and night. Drink all that water, clean out your system, and you're going to see everything will clear up in like a week.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks for your call. How interactive is the skin with the diet?
Skin shows everything. Everything that's going on inside of your body.
Okay.
Oriental medicines, shiatsu treatments, these types of people, these Ayurvedic doctors, they could look at your skin and tell you what's going on in your body.
Okay, and we do have one last caller. We have Marco on the line. Marco, whenever you're ready, feel free to join in and say hello.
Hello.
Hi, welcome.
Yes, I would like to ask what specific skincare you will recommend for someone who has eczema?
Eczema. You need, there's a product out that's called Emu. Emu is an oil that comes from a bird.
Okay.
This oil
okay.
will help alleviate a lot of that eczema. It's also good for rashes. It's good for any skin ailment other than pimples. It will not clear up your acne.
Okay. Where can I get it?
You know, you really should look online. You could call the operators at my spa and ask them to do a search for you because we do search other products.
Okay.
And
that phone number is 212 675
okay.
1257. And the word of the oil is Emu, spelled E-M-U.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Do you have any further questions?
No.
Okay, thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, we've got about 2 minutes left. Just summing up some basic skincare that What routines are good for the viewers to get into?
Okay. You need to normalize your skin. If you don't have normal skin, which means no patches, no oily here, no dry there, just nice, even skin. It could either be all oily, it could either be all dry, but you need something that's normal to start working with. Use a toner. If a product says this moisturizer is for oily skin, it will probably give you oily skin. That's to get oily skin, not to alleviate it, okay? So basically, you need to cleanse, tone, which is the toner, moisturize, and scrub. Moisturizer is your last stage of the cleansing process. Look how lovely our model is. Okay. Healthy, glowing, not shiny, right?
And what a smile.
And that took what, 2 minutes?
That's right.
Less. A couple of strokes of the hand and you're done.
Okay. And some common mistakes to avoid.
Common mistakes to avoid. Don't buy what the people tell you to buy. Try what you want. If it works, stick with it. If it doesn't work, throw it out. And throw out your products every 6 to 8 months if they were opened. If they weren't open, they could stay on a shelf for about 2 years.
Okay.
For men, do not shave in the shower and leave your razor in there because bacteria will grow, and if you start shaving, you're going to break out. So that may be a problem for a lot of men. Leave their shower.
Okay, and the name of the book again?
The name of the book is Massage, Mind and Body.
The forthcoming book?
Is Reversing the IPC. And both, this one, the massage book is available anywhere. It's sold around the world. It's actually translated into 8 different languages, so you could get whatever language you want.
Okay.
BarnesandNoble.com.
This is public access, and I personally am not allowed to say anything more than at your local library.
Okay. At your local library.
At your local library, ask for it. And I want to thank you again for joining us. It's been a very fast-moving hour, and I learned a lot. And I hope you learned a lot, and thanks. www.talkingabout.info for any more information. That website again is www.talkingabout.info. I'm Jon Griffith. Thank you. I'll see you next time.